Nigerians, you are highly welcome to this section of our interaction right here. And I am so excited to let you know that I'm here with the executive the director of the Gender Mobile. Without taking too much time, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome our guest in the studio right here in the person of Miss Omawumi. You are highly welcome to this section of our interaction.
Thank you. It's a delight to be here.
Yes, sincerely. I gotta be honest and say I'm so excited and so happy, having this conversation with you today. It's a wonderful time.
Right, so my name is Omawumi Ogunrotimi, as I've been rightly introduced, and I am the founder and executive director of Gender Mobile Initiative. The organization is a non-profit organization that uses law, policy, technology, and research to, advance a gender equitable world where women and girls can live free from sexual and gender-based violence.
Well, it's quite nice talking with you. I understand that you people have been going to different campuses, launching a policy for gender-based violence. And recently, somewhere earlier this year, you people also came to Nassau State University to do the same thing. Can you tell us more about that?
So yes, we're supporting campuses across Nigeria to institute anti-sexual harassment policies.
Okay.
Policies that clearly stipulate grievance redress mechanisms and even define sexual harassment. Policies that clearly provide for reporting channels, both formal and informal channels, and also rules out sanctions to perpetrators and support services to victims when they experience sexual harassment. We know that policies do not automatically, mean that sexual harassment will not happen, but it serves as a framework that creates the blueprint for the kind of transformation that we want to achieve across campuses. And I'm glad to share that we're in about 325 campuses in Nigeria. That's really huge. Yeah.
Wow, across the country.
Absolutely.
300.
Absolutely.
Wow, this is quite huge. Now, you've been doing this for you to have such a huge number of campuses where you see most of the campuses right now are becoming participants in what you're doing. Can you tell us one or two strategies that you have been injecting to manage these campuses, because this is really huge?
Right. So I think one key strategy that we're using is we're adopting a systems change approach.
Okay.
We're saying that this problem existed everywhere, and how can we ensure that we address the problem and the scale of the problem. So if maybe 5 million students are affected by this problem across over 1,000 institutions, how do we, deploy a tool or a strategy that does not just address the problem in a way that covers just 1 million students across Nigeria, but the entire 5 million students who are at risk of sexual harassment. It's called a systems change approach. The second strategy is that we are working with government, and the truth is that government is the only machinery through which you can reach the greatest number of people. And that has been, an interesting strategy for us where we're co-designers, we're co-creators with government. And we all know that to work with government it's not a seamless, jolly ride in every situation. But it's been a learning curve for us as an organization. And we're grateful to the federal government and also the state governments that have opened their doors, for us or to us for this partnership to thrive. And I think also that an interesting strategy that has worked for us is ensuring that the people who are most affected by this problem are at the center of it all.
Wow.
That has really, helped us move the needle.
I actually went to your website, and I also understand that you people are coming up with a very key app, that we help to give feedback on how students or the young girls on campuses, begin to relate or report issues of sexual harassment within their respective campuses. Can you tell us more about that app?
Yes, so the Campus Pal app, from the name Campus Pal, that means my pal on campus.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the Campus Pal app is every student's most trusted ally. We launched it in 2021,
Okay.
and we're currently, on the verge of launching the second build, because in the last 4 years we've listened to campus communities about the experiences of the app, and we're taking the feedback to build a second build, or to build a second version called the Campus PAL 2.0,
wow.
which would address all the gaps recorded in the course of interacting with the first version. And this mobile app is a technology platform that ensures that students can report cases of sexual harassment with the highest degree of confidentiality.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. They can also access a range of resources, from institutional policies to informational and educational materials, beyond issues even bordering on sexual harassment. And one good thing about this app is that it helps to build community.
Okay.
Yes, it helps to build community. It helps to catalyze solidarity, because sexual harassment hampers people's mental health. It also derails people's education. So creating a platform that helps to build community is an integral part of our prevention and response efforts as an organization. And overall, this mobile app also helps us to improve institutional accountability.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. By also ensuring that when cases are reported, the institutions activate the relevant mechanism, like there are relevant committees who then take on these cases, they investigate it and determine the case, and also make recommendations for the institutions to implement.
Wow, this is quite huge. I must be very honest to say, you are not just building a community right here, but you are building a community that is responsible, and a community that is going to fight sexual harassment, crises, and challenges in our community. I look at this to be purity. I look at it to be sanity. And I must be honest to say, this is quite religious too, because this is what every religious body we should or would fight for. So at this moment, I have a whole lot to talk with you, but I think we're going to stop at this moment. Probably your subsequent edition on our platform, then we'll get to know more about what the Gender Mobile is doing across the country and even beyond. So now you have been going to campuses, organizing events to orientate and sensitize students on how to handle the challenges of sexual harassment. Do you have any events coming up?
Absolutely. So we're looking at a policy orientation activity on the 13th and 14th of November in Nasarawa State University. On that 13th and 14th of November, we're also looking at engaging at the University of Uyo, and also at the College of Education in Oyo State.
Wow.
Orientating the student community about existing policies on sexual harassment. Also encouraging institutions to make these policies accessible to the student community and also to the educators community. And we're going to be doing an adoption drive for our mobile app, so that every student can have this Campus PAL app on their phone as their most trusted ally.
Wow, so interesting. At this moment, we're going to have to let you go. So we'll get back to you in our subsequent edition. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful time right here talking to Miss Omawumi, who is the Executive Director of the Gender Mobile. And they're doing a whole lot of wonderful things right here. This is something that I would personally encourage every community to key to this, especially the campus community. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm your man, City Soldier. I'm on MBS campus at the 2.5 FM Cafe. Thank you.